Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jet back here with another day on the Road to Funded series. Today is day 2 on the challenge, and unfortunately, it wasn't a really great trading day. I took my 2 losses and I'm done. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to be fully accountable and tell you guys exactly what I traded, what I did right, what I did wrong, and just an overall recap because being completely transparent is my goal. And by accepting what I've done wrong and analyzing it, it leaves me room to improve. So without further ado, let's hop into it. So going into the day, I was extremely bullish. I'm looking at longs because we have bullish PD arrays continuously being respected. As you see, price comes into this imbalance and respects out of Friday. So, and then on the higher time frame, we're just trending upwards. So there's no reason to really be looking for shorts until an internal level, perhaps looking to come into equilibrium, etc. So, coming in the day, very bullish, like I said. And I was looking to take longs. I wanted our draw, in my opinion, were these London highs and buy side liquidity sitting above, which was all time highs. So the first trade I took, which was a bit of a stupid one, was right here at 8:30 exactly when true market opened. And right here, after price tapped this 15-minute gap, right here, that was respected during London session, or this is like right before London session. Price was respecting this, so after seeing price come, wick down and respect it, and then having a 1 minute inverse, I entered long, targeting all-time highs. And of course, I would be partialing at these levels. And right here, we had all of this LR generated. So in my opinion, this looked valid. However, as you can see, I got stopped out of that rather quickly. I was literally like getting my blood taken as I'm taking this trade, so it probably wasn't the best to be taking this while I'm not fully able to look at the charts. And my biggest mistake and why this lost, and you can see there was a really big sell-off right after I exited, was because I was too zoomed in and I wasn't aware of what the higher time frame equilibrium was. So if you were to draw out your fib levels from this low, these Friday lows, to these London highs, you'd see right here that where I entered was extremely in premium. I mean, we're way up there. I mean, I entered somewhere up here, and this is still in premium. The 50% is all the way down here. So ideally, on an hourly time frame, you want to be looking to take a trade at the 50 to 62 to 70% retracement, because that means price is coming back into a discount for it to continue higher, which is ideal, which is what we're looking. And so I took a accepted risk, which is around 260, a little bit more than what I want to risk. I want to be risking ideally 250 or less per trade. So already not off to the best note, but I noted really quickly that what my mistake was, that I bought in premium and I just kept it pushing. So I'm on my way home from the doctor, and again, still my idea was bullish, but I don't know what it was. Either it was because this was pre-market and I wanted market open to take this trade, but come market open, there wasn't really an entry, and the true entry was down here at 10. I have it marked out. We have a 2-minute gap down here, and the true entry was at 9:16. This was the place to go long. And this was exactly aligned with what I was looking for coming into the day, which was price coming in, tapping the equilibrium of the higher time frame range. And then in addition, we had multiple stacked confluences, which we took out Asia lows. We put in an SMT with ES. So as you can see right here, let me move it over a little bit. As you can see right here, NQ took out these lows. NQ took out these lows right here from 1148, and ES did not. So that's an SMT. In addition, we have a V-shaped recovery, which means prices sharply having volume come in, and we have an IFVG. So this was clearly the setup. Along with that, we have a 1 minute gap, which was being tapped and very quickly showing rejections off. So it was a rather obvious play, and I didn't catch it. I just watched it play out throughout market open, and I just sat on my hands and watched. And then I guess I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't sleep well last night. I had to wake up really early for a doctor's appointment, and I was locked in last night. I was literally making pages upon pages, really refining my trading plan and strategy, and having my risk management and everything in place so I can be as locked in as possible as a trader. And unfortunately, I made a stupid decision. As you can see right here on my Express account, I took a entry short, which is completely against the higher time frame bias. I took a short after we had a 15-minute IFVG after we took out London highs, which isn't crazy to think of because this is obviously a session high. But given that the trend is bullish and we're making all-time highs, obviously price wants to continue and establish new highs. There would be no reason to short. In addition to me taking the short off of these on one of the smallest time frames, which is the 15-second, and right below, this isn't the most prominent fair value gap. Obviously, like, it was so stupid. Like, I realized right after I took the loss, like, that was so stupid, James. I had no reason to take that, right? But it is what it is. Like, accountability, taking responsibility for what I did wrong and doing better moving forward. That's all I can do. Yes, it was a stupid trade. Yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I oversized. But am I either going to beat myself up for taking a stupid trade and taking another loss, or am I going to reflect, journal like I did, and see what I can do better moving forward? And that's exactly what I did. So, yes, it was a bad trade. 1 minute prominent, 2 minute gap right here sitting, and I should have waited for this to get inverse. Yes, RR was worse, but this would have been valid. This would have shown that really price might be starting to reject at these levels, and we have a reversal in place, at least coming to fill equilibrium of this rally up. But no, it was wrong. So I got stopped out. I lost about 642 on the day, which is 142 more than I was willing to lose on the day, as I entered more cons that I wanted to. As you can see right now, I'm down 1,000 on the funded. So it's not looking great. If you're new to my channel, I know I don't look like I'm a good trader or anything, but I promise you, like, this is fully accountable. This is me being fully accountable, and they were dumb trades, and is understandable losses. And on the second trade, I took a $360 loss, which is 110 more than I'm willing to risk per trade. And that's because I took 12 contracts instead of 10, and I didn't calculate it. It was an impulsive trade and stupid. And it is what it is. And then finally, I'm going to show you guys the last trade I took. This was not on futures. This was completely outside of it. Like I said, for futures, for this funded account, 2 trades max a day. I was looking at this breakout trade on Rivian. I really liked this on the 4-hour. We had this channel, which was holding really nice resistance. And right here on Friday, we broke out. And I was looking for a retracement into an internal level to continue higher. But what I took on the day was I took a retracement into this gap off of market open, came into equilibrium of this move, and I was just targeting high of day. And given it would be a swing trade, I would be targeting previous highs. So this high, and potentially all-time highs depending on volume. But very quickly, within like 30 minutes, I got stopped out of the trade. What was wrong? Well, maybe I entered in premium. Once again, we already kind of had the breakout on Friday. This is where most of the volume came in, as you can see. And this is when price truly broke, right here at around like 10:55 on Friday. So I was a bit late to the move, honestly. I still have a lot to study in terms of my breakout trades. So I will be doing a lot of back testing and understanding truly what my entry criteria is for this. I think breakouts long term, that's really where the money is made. So yeah, I'm happy with the stop on this. I risked about $90 no, I didn't risk. I entered with a $90 to $100 position size, and hello, am I still there? Is it still recording? Okay, hello. I had $100 position size, risked about 20%, and it was a 1 to 2 RR, so I was risking 20% for 40%. Overall, I'm happy because I followed my rules, risk management was good, and what I did wrong was very obvious, and it's something to study and take away. So, wasn't the greatest day, performance wasn't the greatest, but you have to keep a positive mindset no matter what in trading, because am I going to let these losses define me? No. Is there something to learn from and take away from this? Absolutely. And can I be a better trader from this? Absolutely. So I'm going to study, hop off the charts for the day, do what I need to, have a great day, and I'm going to reassess and attack whatever the next opportunity is with absolute precision. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is day 2 of this challenge completed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.